Established in 1987, Atlanta's Out in Film is one of the oldest queer film festivals in this country. Like the city it's based in, their program is extremely diverse and exciting. Running until October the 4th, this year the fest is virtual online. That means you can watch it all and the extras in the comfort of your own home as long as you're in their geographical area, which you can find out online. As usual, Queerguru has combed through the entire program to come up with our list of top 10 films. This does not include all the best films, but the films that we consider are totally unmissable. Here they are in alphabetical order. Writer-director Mike Moslem's debut feature has been extremely popular on the film festival circuit this summer. It is part queer romantic comedy and part tutorial on the ups and downs of being a gay Arab Muslim living in West Hollywood. Somehow the two are a good fit, so it makes us feel good that love eventually conquers all, and we've learned something new too.
This is Cal.
This is Mo, my best friend.
He's a doctor. Did I mention he's a single doctor?
Do not jinx this thing that isn't even a thing.
So you are interested?
I'm not saying that.
How often are you two breaking fast?
I don't know, like every night?
Every night!
You mean to tell me your immigrant mother would allow you to be like this and have no opinion about it?
My immigrant mother is nothing like what you see on TV.
What I know is that a gay Arab Muslim guy in WeHo probably knows what it's like to have people make assumptions about him.
Matt Pfeiffer wrote, co-directed and starred in his debut feature film, Chicada, which has such a solid ring of authenticity that it must be based on his life story. He plays 20-something-year-old Ben who needs to find himself. It's a very enjoyable and impressive first film, and not just because he seems to have more sex in the first 8 minutes of the film than some people have in a whole lifetime. By the way, the soundtrack is totally fab too.
I hate fireworks.
The sound of freedom?
Who's freedom?
They're not fireworks, they're sparklers.
How do I hold it?
You gotta bend over. Oh, you got a dud.
You're a dad.
You're a dad. Look at this.
You're a dad.
You're a dad.
You're a dad. Ha! You're a dad. You're a sick gay.
From Brazilian filmmaker Daniel Nolasco, who previously directed Mr. Leather, comes Dry Wind. Sandro is an ordinary middle-aged bear with extra pounds in his belly and extra hairs on his back. He's pretty average for a bear who knows the summer heat of youth is gone and winter is coming. Though engaged in a passionate love affair with co-worker Ricardo, he has an obsessive, unfulfilled fantasy for Macon. Unable to commit, Sandro faithfully drives Ricardo into the arms of Macon.
Ricardo Cardoso. Não.
Que é isso, Ramon?
Ele quer que o moço abra a mochila. Vai ver que quer controlar o Michael demais, sabe? Quem que ele sai, aonde ele vai.
Volto, 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 eu que sou filho do sol.
Martin has come home to Cape Cod to bury his recently deceased father Kenneth, who he became estranged with after his mother had died some years ago. And now Kenneth has come out as gay, and Martin has to confront the reality that his father had partnered with Ted, a much younger man who lives in the family home that he has just inherited.
I was quite sad to hear of Kenneth's passing. Such a vibrant man. In a community so small, the loss is truly shared.
Hell of a thing, huh?
Yeah.
You must be Martin.
Yeah.
I am so sorry for your loss. I take care of the pool.
Yeah, I figured.
Are there any particular requests that Kenneth may have made for the service.
I was thinking that I would sing a song at Gypsy Kings.
We're talking about my father.
You're talking about my husband.
I'm gonna request that there's no singing.
You got a problem with Gypsy Kings? I can do
I
John
don't have
Denver.
any problem with the Gypsy
It's not
Kings.
the Gypsy Kings. Stop saying the Gypsy Kings.
Okay.
It's just Gypsy Kings.
Fine.
From filmmaker John Garcia, who was responsible for the excellent Falls trilogy, comes another tender and heartbreaking queer prison love story which will restore your faith in romance. You may need a full box of Kleenex to grab onto. Parvis, with his bleached blonde hair, is never acclimated to the small northern German city of Hildesheim like his middle-class supermarket-owning parents. He still yearns for the life he left behind in Tehran, which is surprising because as a gay man, life couldn't have been a bed of roses. When he gets arrested for shoplifting and given 120 hours of community service in a refugee camp, No Hard Feelings turns into a queer story of race, belonging and love.
تازه اومده فکر کنم. اصلا اینجوریه دیوونه هست.
عربی؟
نه ایرانی هستم.
ما اینجا زیادیم.
ازش خوشت میاد؟
نه.
فکر میکنم که خیلی چیزا هستم.
چه خوب که لازم نیست تصمیم بگیری.
Capote was a singular figure in the 20th century. He presented himself unapologetically on television at a time when most gay men took pains to avoid scrutiny. His books, Breakfast at Tiffany's and In Cold Blood, were bestsellers and critical darlings. Now the Capote tapes delivers a fresh portrait that reinvigorates our understanding of this vital writer. Among the film's revelations are new discovered tapes of interviews that the Paris Review conducted with Capote's friends after his death. This delightful French TV miniseries, The Queen of Paris, is a story of a 30-year-old chemist called Clement. When his working day finishes, this disarmingly charming young man transforms into Veronica, much beloved drag queen that performs with a troupe of friends in a series of small Parisian bars. Right from the very first frame, it's impossible not to be swept up by his infectious good humour as he squeezes his self-described chubby frame into extravagant and ornate homemade costumes to jump into a cab for the venue for that night's performance. Leon Lee's heartstring-pulling story of a love that goes unconsummated is probably the first LGBTQ movie from Vietnam that we've ever seen. It's an unexpected and very compelling love story between two previously rather confused young men who have found their potential soulmates in the most unlikely of circumstances. Also a love song to a Saigon long changed. If this is to be the standard bearer of a new source of queer movies, then we can't wait to see what comes next.
Nó định đốt đồ hát của mình đó con. Ở đâu tụi đi vô đây giở trò du côn vậy?
Thiếu nợ không trả còn la làng nữa.
Còn thiếu nhiêu á, tối mai đạo diễn xong tôi trả hết. Tôi nói là tôi làm.
Còn vậy em cũng khí thế quá ha.
Tại mấy người đã kiếm chuyện trước chứ bộ. Mày nói lộn thì có gì hay ho chứ.
Phải vậy để cho tụi nó bớt coi thường chấp hát.
Yêu đi con. Có yêu có mất mát. Rồi mày không diễn cũng là.
We are totally enamored with his third feature film from award-winning queer Hong Kong filmmaker Ray Young. He has another excellent love story to tell, and as usual with him, it's an unexpected, heart-touching tale. This time about two elderly gay men who find each other at a moment of sheer bliss in the autumn of their lives.
我嚟香港嗰陣時，乜都冇，兩手空空。
預備好3、2、1，笑。
而家有層樓，有頭家，都算係咁啦。
你成日嚟呢度啊？
你個樣咧就似結咗婚。我以前呢20幾年，每日踩18個鐘，我唔係走寶。
阿仔，你哋兩個應該都唔止10年啦，嗬？
做咩唔落車啊？唔捨得我啊？
If you've been counting, then you'll realise we've already covered our 10, but we couldn't resist squeezing in one more. We rarely get to mention all the wonderful short films at the festival screens, so here is just one that caught our eyes and put a big smile on our faces. Sequence is a British film about a 17-year-old would-be drag queen. Check it out.
I want to be a drag queen. It's all I can think about.
It's your fault you're so soft, you know.
So there you have it. Go to outonfilm.org to get the details of the entire programme and how to buy tickets and view. If you'd like to see our full reviews of these movies and over 1,000 more LGBTQ films, go to Queerguru.com. And whilst you're there, be sure to register to receive all the latest updates on what's hot and what's not in queer cinema. Best of all, it's free.